John Hodgkinson coming to you from beautiful downtown Comoke, Ontario, Canada. And what I'd like to do for my fourth assignment, I think it is give you an example of effective use of a compressor. Okay, and I use this trick all of the time. It's basically a parallel compression technique that allows you to kind of get the drums to sound. I use it a lot on drums and get the drums to sound a little lot better. I'm going to play a little piece of a track I did with a local musician, Andrew Parr, and just kind of focus in on the drums and listen how weak they are. If I could get it to run here. You know, it's nice, but it's not as full as I'd really like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of use two things that we talked about. Is I'm going to put a compressor on a bus here, okay? So it allows me to control sort of the mix of the dry signal, uncompressed signal, with a very heavily compressed signal. So signal on the bus, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a compressor on my bus, which I've already set up in advance. Okay, and really what I want to do is I want to have a really heavily compressed signal. So I'm going to set the ratio up here real high, about 8 to 1, I think would do just about nice. And what I want to do is I want to let a bit of the transients to get through, but I want to make sure that, you know, it's not, you know, kind of not everything gets through. So I'm going to give it about a 5 millisecond attack, which is okay. But I want to make sure it's got a heavy release. So I'm going to give it about 150 millisecond release. Okay, I'm going to set the threshold down about 15 dB. Okay, and the gain I'm going to set, you know, I don't care much about the gain. I'm going to give it just a little bit of gain, but not a lot. Okay, I'm going to give it 0.5, or well, if I can get there, yeah. That'll work, and I'm going to set the knee down to 0.5 also, okay? So let's see what we got here. You remember, again, we're using parallel compression, so I can control using the bus the amount of compression, the mix between the heavily compressed signal and the non-compressed signal. What I'm in effect doing is bringing up the dry, okay, the dry uncompressed, bringing up the condensing the dynamic range by bringing up the dry drum. So here's just again, listen to the difference here. This is, I'm not sending anything, and I'll turn the bus up as we go here. Let's just increase the bus level. Notice how the drums have come up. What I'm going to do is I'll just solo out the drums to give you another listen here. Okay, so no send. Crank up the bus. Notice how much fuller the drums sound. It's a great trick. Everybody should use it. I use it all the time. Let's on solo that and just makes the drum so much more fuller. All right, I'd like to thank everybody for watching my little presentation here on parallel compression and and the effective use of a compressor. And I think it's something everybody can use. So give it a whack. It's fun. Thanks a lot. See you later.